Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to this brand new video. In this video, I'm going to show you how we'll make 100K with this exact outbound strategy that I'm going to show you in this video, right? It's basically a fucking insane outbound strategy, right? We are the only people in the market. I think we're the only business in the market that is making a shit ton of money every single month through outbound. I think you cannot literally not name one other single business at the moment that is making more than 50K per month with outbound, right? They tell you that they do it, but they probably just do a lot of inbound, right, from their audience, and they reach out to their followers, all this stuff. We make a shit ton of money completely through outbound by messaging people. And the reason why we're capable of doing that, because I have a proper structure in place that allows itself to be able to get consistent prospects on a call every single day, right? Because we're not booking like a lot of meetings, right? But we're closing a lot of people, and that is the beauty about building a high value business, right? As you can see here, building an automated acquisition process that delivers a consistent flow of extremely qualified prospects that are begging you to literally get the solution that you're offering, right? That's the most important thing. You want people that are exactly looking for the solution that you offer, because they have a big pain that they need to have been solved, right? And you are the person that can solve it for them. So as long as the solution is there and as long as the pain is there, you can charge as much as you want because they will need your solution. When people watch my content, when people watch my Instagram, they know they're going to become part of it because people want to become part of something that works, right? So the beautiful thing is that I know people that are watching my content, people that are watching my Instagram content are going to become a client at once, right? I don't care if it's now, I don't care if it's in a month, I don't care if it's in 2 months, right? It's even better if you do it in 2 months because then the price is higher. So yeah, that's better in that case. But the beauty of this entire process is that I'm going to share you every single step for free. I'm going to show you every single thing, right? As you can see here, I'll show you the exact lead generation process, completely in depth, the conversational script, right? The outbound prospecting flow, the content asset framework, appointment setting, video training. I'm going to give you the exact training that I give to my VAs to train them and to make them great, right? As well as to all of my other appointment setters and all the appointment setters in the past that I've trained. I'm going to give you that for completely free. So if you want that, make sure to shoot me a message on Instagram. Send me your best email. I'm not going to add you to an email list. I'm just going to add you to that online education platform so you can watch that and you can give it to other people, for example, to the upcoming setters that you want to train, right? It's a fucking insane training. Literally, if you walk through that 1.5 hour, I think it's 1 hour and 50-minute training, you completely understand the entire process about appointment setting, right? I show you exact scripts that we use, right, for a business to close 7 figures a year, right? As well as the entire process behind every single structure, right? The outbound prospecting flow on Instagram, outbound prospecting flow on Instagram. This, if you give this to your upcoming setter, he will be a god in what he does, right? So that is a very important process, right? In tomorrow's video, I'll go over the entire VA and growth specialist hiring process on how to find, train, and hire them, basically, right? How do you hire that A-player talent? Because it's important to understand the lead generation process, the converting process, right? The valuable content as the client results process. But when you cannot acquire the right labor to be able to actually run that outbound campaign automatically to remove yourself from the business, it's never going to work. So you need to be able to remove yourself from the business. You need to have valuable team members and qualified labor to be able to run that campaign, right? So the first thing is we're going to go over the factors that will make this work for us, and we're going to hit this anywhere this year, right? Completely through outbound, by the way. And that's the beauty about this entire structure. Like, we are having such a great process in place with the best people in the market, and we are acquiring a fucking client at the fraction of the average market cost, right? My profit margin per month is higher than 92%, right? It's absolutely crazy. But the reason why is because we are acquiring clients at a fraction of the cost, and we are converting a lot of the attention because we're not particularly generating like a lot of attention. We just acquire and generate the right attention, right? That is what it's all about. You probably ask, Nick, why don't you run ads? Because you got 187x ROAS, right? And when I would run ads, I could probably get a 20, 30x ROAS consistently, right? That's no problem because my entire system is in place, middle of the funnel is in place, client results are in place, content assets are in place. The reason why is because I don't want more clients at the moment, right? We can just not acquire more clients because otherwise our fulfillment breaks, right? So for you to get to understand the factors that will make this entire process work is that you need to have a strong lead generation sourcing process, right? That is what I'm going to show you here. You need to have a conversation, like you basically need to have a converting process. You need to have the right growth specialist that is capable of converting and a VA that is capable of generating, right? Generating the attention, converting it, right? I'm going to show you that in here, right? As well as the valuable content assets that solves people's problems for completely free. If you are an authority in your niche, people want to become part of that, right? If you are an authority, you have influence. When you have influence, it creates trust. When you have trust, people are going to buy, basically, right? And when people are going to buy, you basically provide them value that is a transformation in which you can leverage that as a new asset, right? That's why case studies get created, right? It's a very important process. Client results, as I said, right? You only need one of these 6 steps to fuck up, right? To not be optimized, and it will not fucking work. I can tell you that. Most people think this is the entire process, but this is where the conversion happens, right? For you. The conversion happens in the DMs, but the actual closing conversion happens within the process, because I'm not good at closing. I'm not good at closing at all, right? I just have a natural conversation, and I just know that they need a solution that I'm offering. So it's not that hard, right? But I don't know anything about sales in specific. I don't know anything about sales tactics and all that stuff, right? If people are not a good fit, I just tell them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't need your money. I want your money if you think that the solution that we offer can benefit you. That's the only way, right? So what is the exact lead generation process that I'm going to walk you through, right? And the exact lead generation process that we are building for ourselves right now, and that is already delivering us more than 50K completely through outbound. I'm not talking about the organic that we're generating. I'm not talking about the money that we make from ads, right? If we want to, as well as not the inbounds, the YouTube organic. I'm only talking about the outbound 2 setters that are doing this stuff right now at the moment, right? The first thing that you need to understand, this is most of the time for people already making 5 to 10K. I would not say it would not work for somebody making 2K or less, but most of the time you won't be able to invest 400 a month, or people are scared to do that. If you make under 2K, you're already scared to invest 400. So it's not really going to work. I would definitely do this if you make 5 to 10K a month. You could do it when you make 2K. I'm not going to say it's not going to work. It's going to work perfectly, but you need to set your mind to it. You know what I mean? Basically, you acquire a godly virtual assistant. I'm going to show you in the next video exactly how to acquire them. It are the fucking best VAs in the entire market. It are VAs that are so good at what they're doing. They are doing their work every single day. VA work is not about being good, being skilled. It's about having the mindset to do the fucking boring work every single day over and over again for years, right? And that is what these people are good at. And that's why they're so valuable, right? I could not do this, right? I don't have a strong mindset to do this, to do fucking outreach every single day. Bro, oh my God, I would be bored. I would be bored after 2 days and it would probably stop. Right? I've did it. When I was a growth specialist, I did a lot of outbound, but it was kind of different. You know what I mean? The beautiful thing is that when you acquire a godly VA, like for $400 only per month, you do 100 to, you do 150, one VA is 150, 50 on Facebook, 100 on IG. That's how we're going to build it right now. That's how we're structuring it right now. We have another VA that we're going to acquire soon because we only have one VA now, one growth specialist on that VA and one growth specialist doing it for himself. It's fucking going amazing. And we're going to hire another VA taking care of this process, and then taking one growth specialist is going to be able to take care of this entire process. So he has an inbound full-time job, probably having consistent conversations, right? That creates a 10% response rate, 30 conversations per day, 20% booking rate, 6 appointments. We're not going to book 6 appointments because we want to qualify people. So we're only going to book 3 appointments. 3 appointments per day, close 1, boom. That's that's fucking insane. We have an offer 7.5K, you know, that's crazy, right? 1st of September, it will go to 10K plus up front, right? It's fucking crazy, man. Like, if we acquire this process at the moment, what I said, I'm going to show you the exact outbound workflow, how to acquire these people, because you need to understand that to make this process work, you need to have the right people. The process is very simple, but you need to have the right people. That is what I'm going to show you in the next video. The exact process on how to hire the VAs, how to structure it, and how you are capable of actually leveraging it to be able to make this work. Right? So the next thing we're going to talk about is the outbound conversational flow. How does that look like, and why is it so extremely important? Because we don't only need to understand how to generate attention, and that is exactly what I'm going to show you in the video, in appointment setting training that I set as well, right? What I said, if you want that, shoot me your email in my inbox on Instagram. The beauty about that is it's very easy to make it work as long as you reach out to the qualified people. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do outbound on Instagram and Facebook to be able to acquire the right attention for your specific niche, right? And when you have done that, what basically happens combined with volume is that it's going to be way easier to be able to convert the attention in the first place, right? The second thing is you need to understand how to convert the attention, right? Some people can book 4 appointments from 100 conversations. Some people can book 1 appointment from 100 conversations. Some people can book 12 appointments from 100 conversations. It depends on the way you structure things, the way, like the quality, the skills, right? The way you understand the prospect, as well as how good you are at finding an efficiency and all that stuff. So let me walk you through this entire process, as well as like how we structure this exactly for our business. This is exactly the process that we use for our own business to literally, gonna hit 100K a month soon in outbound completely. This is the exact script, right? First thing, genuine opening, create attention, engage at scale. The most important thing is that you want their attention. Nobody cares about trust. Nobody cares about relationship. You want their fucking attention. And how can you get their attention? By creating something that they want, by thinking about, yo, what is the most important thing within my niche at the moment that people care about? Right? Within my niche, that's appointments. Everybody cares about appointments, although that's not always the solution and the problem that they're facing. It's that they want to hear that. So keep in mind that you need to give people what they want so you can provide them with the solution that they need. Right? So, hey, name, we'd be interested to learn more how we can get you 30, 50 qualified appointments in the next 30 days. They react. Then you set the tone. You guide the conversation. You create curiosity, right? Cool. Before I explain you more, it creates curiosity because they want to know how we do that. How many sales calls are you currently booking? Already a qualifying question. This is perfect because what you do is you create curiosity. And the second step is that you get to know how many sales calls they're booking, right? Then you compliment them. You empower the situation and you find inefficiencies, right? Compliment. Gotcha, man. That's a good number to start with. But we definitely got to scale that up. Confidence, right? How many normally convert into clients, right? That means that right now you know how many sales calls you book and how many convert into clients. That means that you basically understand how much they're making already, right? So qualification, that's amazing, G, right? What is your goal for the upcoming 3 months? If a person says, yo, you know, it's 70K a month, 70K a month, you know, he's probably around 20 to 30K. If somebody says $1 million a month, he's not at 50K a month. He's probably at 600K a month already. You know, if somebody says 10K a month, he's probably starting out. So you can understand the situation based on the questions that you ask to the prospect, right? Goal, desired situation, that's absolutely reasonable with the right systems and acquisition. For example, what is stopping you from hitting that number right now? Yeah, you know, my lead generation process sucks. Cool. You know, how are we going to solve that? For example, propose the meeting, right? A consistent flow of attention is extremely important, right? White space on the calendar is a nightmare. We got to fix that. Cool if we open a quick chat? Sure, because they want to know the solution that they need to have to solve their problem, right? Arrange meeting. Cool, here's the link. Boom, sending the asset. If you have some free time before the call, definitely check this out. Very important because what happens is you want to pre-sell your prospects. And the reason why my closing rate is high is because if I let them watch one video, they'll watch the second one. They'll watch the third one. They're sold. They watch my Instagram. They see my client results. The best product in the market. They get on the call. They say, Nick, fucking hell, I need this. That's it. It's that simple, you know? Follow up, and people always ask me like, Nick, what is so special about your fulfillment? Why is it so good? We got very like profitable and highly strategized. Like we got 6 strategies in the process. But the second thing is that I just work with the best clients. That's the easiest thing. I just decide who I want to work with, right? That is also a big part that people don't understand. They always think like, yeah, my fulfillment needs to be special. It needs to be, no, you just need to decide to work with the best clients. Then everything is working, right? I just decide to work with the most insane clients. And when I do that, I will give them amazing results. You know what I mean? Because I know if I cannot deliver somebody results, I don't want their money at all. Why would I? What should I? What is the benefit from me? What is like, there's absolutely no benefit because I'm wasting my time, right? Follow up 4 hours before the call. Hey, just making sure, just catching up with you, making sure you're set for the call today, right? Very, very, very powerful process. And you can change the messages completely, but keep in mind that the structure, right? Genuine opening, setting the tone, compliment, qualification, goal, proposing the meeting, arrange the meeting, sending the assets, and following up is a very important process, right? The next step, how does the follow-up sequence look like? What is our exact follow-up sequence, right? I'm not going to call them up all. You can just go through it, and you can just pause it whenever you think you need something, right? Normal follow-ups, content asset follow-ups, and calendar sent follow-ups, right? And then the last thing, a content asset framework. The reason why people convert into clients and why I have a 50% closing rate is because this exact process, right? How do you create a content asset like this? Because you're still watching, you're 17 minutes in and you're still watching. That's fucking crazy. That means you know I have value to provide. Otherwise you would not be here. I'm always saying that, but it's so, like, it's true, right? You want to become a client, right? You either have the money, so you're going to reach out to me after the video. You either don't have the money yet, but you want to become a client. You're going to become a client in 2 months. Or you just have nothing to do in your life and you're still watching for some reason. That's like one of those 3 options is the current situation. So find a niche, right? Find the niche hottest topic and write down a solution on a Lucid chart that the specific market actually cares about. People always ask me, yo, Nick, why the fuck are your YouTube videos so valuable? How are you capable of presenting them and giving them away for free to the market? First of all, I give all my value for free. Second of all, I come up with the best topics that people actually care about, right? How do I do that? Is by looking at how the market is moving and like jumping in at the right moment, right? It's same with surfing. Like if you want to catch a wave, you need to wait for the right wave to be able to catch a wave and to be able to actually surf, right? Instead of just doing some dumb stuff and always catching a random wave. So what we are doing very well is we are structuring and overviewing the market to be able to make the right decisions and make the right videos that's actually very valuable for people that are watching, like you right now. So that is a very important process, right? Record a video, explain the solution, so they have the opportunity to solve their problem themselves, right? And if they don't want to do it themselves, they reach out to you because you have provided the opportunity, right? The second thing I want you to keep in mind is how I create my content assets as well is I always ask my clients, what is your current problem, right? And I solve it in a video. Right? So it creates unlimited leverage, right? The next step, create an amazing title that catches the prospect's attention, right? It's important, right? Of course it's very important because the beauty is that if you can only because of a title, you can let 1,000 more people watch your video, you'll make more money. It's always good to be a little bit clickbaity to be able to get more attention. It's always good. As long as you do what you say and as long as you deliver the value, people will not talk about anything. You know what I mean? Now you have a powerful content asset that not only gives you consistent inbounds, but yeah, literally doesn't only give you consistent inbounds through the views that it gets organically. The GS also has solutions to leverage within the DMs, right? The growth specialist that what I said, I'm going to explain you in the video from tomorrow exactly how to structure it, right? How to hire the growth specialist, how to hire VAs, the best people in the fucking market, right? It's going to be insane, that video. Has something to leverage, right? That's extremely important. You need to be able to actually leverage a video to solve people's problem. And the beauty is that when you create the right content asset, you have the right market approach, people will want to become part of that. So they're going to watch more videos and then they're sold, right? So that is the strategy that we're going to leverage to be able to make 100K a month very, very, very soon, right? And what I said, people would say like, Nick, why would you do outbound? Because it works. Right? People that say outbound doesn't work, yeah, do ads. It's not that easy as it sounds like. Just don't fall for that trap, right? But whatever, it works. We're going to do it. What we are going to decide to do, what I said, if you watch my last video, we're not going to decide a skill to a group coaching offer and a course. We are going to keep doing done for you in one-on-one and acquire less new clients and keep working with more existing clients to be able to scale them to 200, 300K a month, right? And we take equity in their companies. So I'm fucking excited for that. That will be big. And that's basically the situation. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. Let me know if you want to know more about what we do. Just shoot me a message on Instagram, right? We basically build the entire strategy for you. We scale to 100K a month. We have different processes. I don't need to sell you. You're already sold if you're still watching. I know. If I have your attention for 21 minutes, you'll become a client. Make sure to book in a call right now. Bring your credit card, right? Make sure you're ready to get started, and then we'll scale that business up. We're going to build a business you're proud of. So I appreciate your time, and we'll hopefully speak soon. Ciao, ciao.